What's going on, people? We got one of our special episodes of the Plus One segment. You know, these guys had me on their program last week, so it's only right they come here. I told them it was gonna be a Red Cup episode, but clearly. It's purple.
Clearly it was sold out. Clearly it was sold out.
No, it was sold out.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie, it was sold out. We got the guys from the 806 show here.
What up? How y'all doing?
Hey, how y'all doing?
Doing good, man. Thank you for having us.
Hey, man, we had a good time last week. So
We did. We did. Check that episode out now on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, 806 The Show.
Yeah, definitely. And,
Yes, sir.
and just before the viewers, if you hear foul language, just excuse us all. This is one of those shows.
I'll try to behave. I'll try.
We gonna try.
Purple Cups is not a good start.
No.
Hey, but before we talk about the show, you know the question y'all asked me about my all-time starting five.
I knew you were going to ask us that question, man.
You know the thing is, like we put it up on the Lynn Facebook page, the Lynn Sports page we got, and it just surprising to me how many people don't know how to listen or like follow directions. Like the question was clearly stated, who's your
That's an opinion question.
not who is the all-time Lynn starting five. That wasn't, because if you asked me that would have been
Different question.
Different,
yeah, it would have been a different answer.
Answer the question correctly, guys.
But you guys asked me yours, and we try to get people to give us theirs, and they just want to debate instead of actually answer the question.
It's a tough question because see, this is why when we're in the media, we have to take the brunt of what people say because we are man enough to be like, this is our whatever, and we stand by the things we say. And some people don't like to do that. Some people don't like to stand by the things they say.
It just means your opinion means something. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Can we?
As a compliment.
No, or if we're gonna have a dialogue about it, can we just see? Can y'all just make the list of your players, like those guys? Like we're not all gonna agree.
Listen, who do you
Let's
got?
just make the list and talk about
It
it.
should be more like, who on my list do you want to take off? And then have the conversation.
It's going
Right.
off.
It's fine, yo. People just want to.
This is horrible.
Argue.
We couldn't even get to that point. Man. It was just like,
You really gonna leave me off, right? You really gonna leave me off?
Damn, but for real though.
Yeah.
And then be like, how's this guy in the all time? I'm like,
First of all, we had spur of the moment with no planning at the top of your head. He doesn't have the stats and everything. Like, oh no, I picked this guy because of this.
But the guys I did pick, all of them at one point, I think led their team or led the conference in scoring.
Sounds like a pretty good
solid
list, man.
All the guys I
choices.
picked.
And it's who you've seen, right?
Yeah, who
So,
I've seen. Yeah.
That sounds like a perfect list.
It's hard to judge someone you haven't seen.
I definitely have seen some past players too, and
You just didn't make the cut.
no, there was a reason.
Just didn't make the cut, bro.
Well, I've been great at that time, but from what I've seen compared to from the other people I've seen, is like
We asked you a question. You gave us your opinion.
But it was great though.
Yeah.
We tried to do one for football too. That was even worse.
That's a lot of players to come up with.
There was a lot of players, but it was
Name
just
the
like
starting 11. That's crazy.
It's like an offensive line.
22.
no, we did the way I did. We did skill players and defense. You could name a whole defense, but offensively
best
it's
right
just quarterback,
tackle,
running
best
backs, receivers.
Who's your best right tackle?
That's the best left. It's the best left guard of all time.
Who the best punter? Who the best punter?
Bucky Jones used to
Bucky Jones.
used to pancake everybody.
1978.
Can't get around.
But as I said, check that episode out. It
Yeah,
was,
definitely. It was a good time, man. It was definitely a good time.
Yeah, and we definitely told
old
some people to
sports.
fuck off, but
Yeah.
Well,
don't tell some more people to fuck off today.
I'll be like, allegedly, but no, that happened.
Ain't no allegedly.
There's video proof of that.
Yeah,
That won't
ain't,
happen.
ain't no allegedly. I'm
right.
still standing on my D way. Get him the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
No, we agreed with you. Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
I don't remember the three, but he was definitely the weak link of the
Yeah, for sure.
yeah, fuck him. We gotta talk about 806 the show. Just first, before we get into all the other stuff we're gonna talk about, because this is gonna go all over the place. But we gotta talk about 806 the show. Just tell me about the foundation, how it got started.
So I think that this is where I would
Yeah,
step
you
in.
can step in.
So Vibe Entertainment had it's who we partner with, or kind of like who we're under.
The umbrella team right there.
Yeah, exactly. Invited this is the part where it gets shaky. They either invited me to their podcast, or I kind of invited myself. History, we'll see how it works. We'll be told later.
You was there.
Yeah. I got there, they invited me to, graciously invited me to their podcast. And after that episode, I think during the episode, I made a joke as in like, I might be having my own shit one day. And they're like, we can make it happen. And I was like, yo, don't play with me. This has kind of been, a dream of mine for a while to do a podcast. I used to promote with a friend of mine who passed away, DJ Bofka, Johnny. Shout out, recipe, shout out Johnny.
Shout out Bofka.
And it was our dream to do a podcast, and obviously it didn't happen. So when I got the opportunity, we kind of took it and run with it. And then he said, "Do you want to do a podcast by yourself?" I'm like, "Nah, I don't want to just be sitting here by myself like I'm like Stuart Scott or something." Like, you know what I mean? Like, so I was like, he's like, who do you want to come? Like, and it was an obvious choice that like the people who I argue with in the group chat, sports,
the group chat.
You know what I mean? Every single day would be the logical people to have with you,
Right.
and we're family. That's my brother. That's my cousin. So it was an obvious choice, and then they gave me an Vibe Entertainment, JQ and Baldwin, shout out to them, gave us an opportunity, and we just kind of shot a demo one day. They liked it. Started with episode 1, and I think your episode was 113.
113. Ooh, that's a lot of episodes. I swear, a lot of podcasts just start from the group chat.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So many arguments happen in the group chat.
You're sharing like different topics all day.
Right.
We could just be talking about this on the podcast. Like any topic we see on the internet, it's like let's talk about it.
Yeah.
And how did you guys kind of want to format the program? Because I know the guy that one of your producers, you guys, where he helps you guys a lot with like the structure of the show.
So it kind of like the first. If you've been a fan for a while, you've seen the beginning. It kind of started off where we were just trying stuff, and eventually like.
Yeah.
We ended up with a format. It was not something like you know what I mean?
Little things just
so we had
started.
stuff, the bulk set of questions, we knew we ended at. So at the beginning, it was only like 6 questions, but then we got good feedback, like, yo, those are cool. So we made 12. So we ended the show like that every time. And then it just kind of molded itself like out of just doing numerous episodes where
Different
we just...
segments and everything.
Yeah, segments where we would just talk about sports and then we'd just bounce around and then we'd have little games of the bench start cut and the sound effects. And the little things to make it interesting.
Comes about sort of.
Yeah, and then so there is a format. It's a loose format, but
Yeah.
like any podcast, like any show, we go left. We just
Of course.
you know what I mean.
That's the
And
best part.
it's easy because it's like you guys all have chemistry with each other. So
and
it's
that's what's pretty obvious. Is like you see 30 plus years of knowing each other on camera every week.
Yeah. And who was actually your first guest that you guys had on? Who was the first guest? That
My
actually came
younger brother.
Christian,
Yeah.
Christian was
My
definitely the first
younger
one.
brother. We had the first official episode.
Salem High alumni.
Salem High alumni, Salem High varsity. B squad, but it's all right.
Shout out Christian.
Shout out
Christian.
Christian. Yeah, he was our first guest. Because at the beginning, it's funny how now we're kind of known for having guests on and putting people on and showing other people. It really started with like we just want to go on mic and just talk sports with each other.
Right.
But then we started inviting like our homies, our friends, and our homies and friends happened to be Nick Lanier,
right.
2-time captain of Salem High, Salem State, and other people, and it kind of
Nick.
just rolled into like.
Wasn't Nick talking trash about the Celtics in that episode?
Oh, I can't
He's a
wait.
diehard Laker
Oh, I
fan.
can't wait. When we win this, I can't wait.
Yeah, I seen the trash.
I'll have
I
him on.
heard because I seen the snippet and I went and watched the episode. I was like, yo, Nick got a lot of nerves.
Yeah, right.
Nick got
Always
a
trying
lot
to
of nerves.
put the Celtics
Ronnie
down,
too,
man.
though. Ronnie was
At all.
a big
These Lakers guys.
Lakers
You know,
fans.
I mean, shout out, I guess, the purple. We can't
They
talk
don't even
much
like
right
LeBron.
now.
They're not even like the LeBron James fans. They're the
Just
Lakers fans.
Just Lakers.
Oh my gosh!
They like the Lakers before LeBron. Tell you.
You know,
The Rockagini bus jersey before LeBron.
everybody knows how I feel about that faker team out there. Oh, but I call them the fakers. I hate that. I hate that organization.
Yeah, me too. They
They
definitely
look
like,
stupid as hell right now. They put all this money, drove this UConn coach around LA like he was a celeb, to just get a fat no, and you start at ground zero again.
all right, let's go back to JJ. Let's
karma.
see if he's still interested.
I want a three-peat, actually.
This is karma for all the sacrifices and illegal stuff they did to win championships. It's like karma's coming
Allegedly.
back, man.
It's funny how like the Lakers head coach like is a coaching job like that nobody wants, and that stuff.
It's too much scrutiny on
It's
it.
too much.
It's way too much.
It's like a curse.
And also, you have like the most polarizing players still playing at a high level.
How you
on
coach
level,
that man?
So it's like
He's your coach. Like you don't coach LeBron.
You know, I was like surprised to find out this is like his like 6th head coach, and he's only been there for like 6 years. Like it's
Oh,
As
6
a
on a
Laker?
Laker?
as a Laker. I don't know. Don't quote me on that.
6 head
But at
coach
least, at least
on the
4. At
Lakers?
least 4. At least.
I think Luke Walton was.
Okay.
I
It was
Luke
Luke,
Luke
Darvin
Walton,
Ham, obviously.
Darvin Ham. what's
Frank
that?
Vogel.
Frank Vogel.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's 4.
Fucking Vogel.
Who else was there? Frank Vogel. There was one other guy that was before Vogel.
Was no, he wasn't there.
It was
Damn, we're stumped.
it's like a Darvin Ham kind of person, I think.
He's one of those assistant coaches they give a shot to.
Yeah, right?
But we just said 4 coaches, and he got there.
Yeah, exactly.
2000,
And he won a championship, so what the hell's going on?
Right. He's been there since 2018, 6 years, 4 coaches.
I kind of wish they
had
just
a
pull
lot
the
of
trigger
coaches.
on the Bill Russell shit, man, and just make him the player coach. Just do it, man.
Legit.
Just do it,
At
dude.
the end of his
Might as
career,
well,
too.
bro.
Might as well, man.
Why not?
Nah,
That'd be
LeBron
hard.
don't want to be a head coach because he don't. LeBron's slick though. He's slick. Like certain stuff will happen, and you know he's got a say in what happens. But then
Yeah.
he's gonna act like I'm just one of the guys.
Nah.
I'm just one of the guys.
You gotta play your
What
role.
year did LeBron go to the Lakers?
2018, 2019.
Bro, all this is all
So
blending in,
it'll
alright.
be Luke, Frank, and Darvin. That's it, just 3.
Okay.
Which isn't that bad because Luke was trash, so was Darvin, and Frank didn't know what he was doing.
And that's
So,
about to have a 4th one.
but that 4th one, yes.
Yeah, that's 4 in 6 years. That's still a lot. That's still a lot.
Yeah, bro.
That is still a lot. I mean, we already segued into the NBA, so we might. I mean, we might as well
I
talk
see
about the NBA Finals right now. I mean, right now it's 2-0. But I always say in NBA playoffs postseason, it's not a series until the home team loses a game.
Okay.
That's what it is. Celtics held court, but I like I've been telling people. Don't be surprised if this series is fast because
So,
it's a quick one. Because
What I believe we found out, the world found out in the first 2 games is Celtics are a completely better team than the
Right.
Dallas
yes,
Right.
yes.
A bad
More
game's
in depth.
better than their good game.
More
Game
in-depth
2 was a bad
roster.
game for the Celtics, and we
Right,
won by
yeah.
7.
Right.
You know what I mean? So like,
Because
it's
regardless, they're gonna force turnovers. They're gonna,
It's their defense.
they're gonna.
They
figure it
have a
out.
complete team defense who switch whoever you want. They're
Kyrie's
gonna
averaging
defend you.
14.
Yeah, but also the fact
The
that
lobs aren't happening.
Right, the
lobs
lobs,
are
not
Those
happening.
lobs that
But that's
I think they've only had 2 this series.
But that's
Yeah.
what kind of scares me because now Porzingis is a
know.
question mark,
Yeah.
and he's.
Hey man, if he needs my leg, if he needs,
it's
to
like-
borrow my leg,
We're gonna hold you on that. You say you're gonna die on that court. We're gonna hold you
Yeah,
on
he
that,
said
bro.
that.
You
You
better
don't just-
die on that court
you
for
don't
that
just say
ring,
that
bro.
like I'll die on that
Don't
court.
just say that.
I'll die on that court.
If he said that, we're like, yeah, we're gonna need you to.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that's
absolutely,
yeah.
absolutely.
Bro,
Absolutely.
you
We'll
said
take
it.
that. We'll
You
take
said
that.
you are 7-3. We need you.
Drago.
You gotta go out there.
If he
now.
does, he
Like,
does.
honestly, if you're Porzingis and
Come
like
off the bench.
and you win a title and like you just mess up your career and you're done, I think you'd be content.
Or,
do that.
or if
do
you
that.
win a title, hurt, and you come back even better, man, they
Yo.
gonna build a statue for you
Bro,
on Juneteenth.
Big ass statue.
and it's 2024. He gonna heal from that.
Yeah,
You'll
It's-
get hurt.
it is a
They'll
very
get him right.
rare injury though. That shouldn't possibly happen.
They'll
But
go get
it
him right
happened.
in the offseason.
Right, you got the half season. But what this series is showing is just like when you got 2 all defensive guards that
Oh my God.
making your life miserable,
Bruh.
and then you technically should have 3 all defensive players because the way Brown's playing defense, and honorable mention Tatum's defense has been really well
Oh,
too.
right.
Like the shot's not falling, but everything else is going for him.
Right.
That's the thing.
What I want to ask you right now is who is your Finals MVP right now?
It's Drew Holiday right now.
Drew Holiday.
That's
okay,
funny.
Okay.
I'd say Jaylen Brown.
I would say right now, I would say Drew Holiday, but I think it will be Tatum by then.
So right now I have it.
By the-
I have it as Jaylen Brown, just slightly over Drew Holiday right now.
Yeah, yeah.
But for some reason they have it as Tatum still the
Yeah,
favorite.
right.
I'm like,
I'd
yeah.
rather-
It's because I get why they're doing that because he's doing everything else, like
Yes.
the rebounding, the assists, the
I
defense,
think-
everything's well. And it's like the shots he's missing. It's
So what I-
shots
what I
that he
believe
makes, and he's
is-
not getting no calls.
Is we're being real nice to Jason Tatum right now. The media's being real nice.
No,
to
I don't
him.
think we're.
No, they're not.
Like I haven't heard what everybody else. I'm saying.
No, there's been a lot of hate.
No,
Oh,
no.
really?
Yeah, yeah,
Lot of
yeah.
hate, lot of hate, lot of hate, lot of
I've
hate.
been a little busy the last couple of days. What I'm trying to say is like, you're doing all around. That's cool for your third, fourth best player. We need you to score and dominate, bro. We need you to drop 30, 35, my guy. You're supposed to be the face of the franchise. Cool. I mean, you're playing well. Yes.
But
need to drop 35.
Greatness.
Dallas has made
Look what
it.
Luka's doing.
But Dallas has made it a point that they're not going to let him drop 30.
True.
They're
They
not
are
gonna,
doubling.
They're not going to let him. So it's like once he gets in that paint, there's like
I want Drew
eyes on him.
I want Drew to win the Finals MVP so that it keeps them balanced. I feel like if one of them wins, that's JB's better than Tatum all of a sudden.
I think this finals to show that JB is the best player on the team.
But if Drew,
I'd say the most aggressive. Like the
Yes.
yeah.
like the best.
He is the leader. You saw him in the
Yeah,
huddle
he's
and
the-
everything.
he's
He's the guy.
He's
But
the leader.
If
but
none of them win, we keep them balanced. The yin yang is still going.
You and your yin
We're
yang.
gonna win.
There's the yin to the yang.
Because we got to keep them balanced. We got to keep like their
But-
egos not.
yeah,
on,
but my issue with this whole
That's how we gonna win.
who's better, whose team it is, it's so dumb. Why can't people just talk about them as one of the best duo in the league?
Yeah, right. Why can't
Like,
this be
yeah,
like
nobody
fucking
talks about them
double
as
dragons? over
everybody
here,
else.
fucking-
Everybody else is like
Dragon, shout out to
everybody
Dragon.
else they talk about is like Kyrie and Luka. They're like the best backcourt and stuff like that. You know,
Yeah.
every other team where there's like two guys that's killing it, they talk about them as a duo.
Nah, they
But
just
these
try-
are the only guys that they talk about.
They try
whose
to
team
separate.
is
They
in,
clearly
who's
try to
in.
separate
It's like,
them.
it's like, and this ain't like a Kobe Shaq thing where it's
No.
like
Which
one
people
They're
want
not
it
even
to be.
beefing with each other. They try to separate.
People want
them,
that to be it, but it's not
Yeah.
gonna happen.
Yeah.
The thing is about them is like Jaylen Brown obviously improved for the last 2 seasons. We've seen that. Couldn't do left at all.
and he closed out game 2 with his left hand.
Yeah. So it's like he's grown. We just haven't seen Tatum grow as much as we saw Brown grow. So people say, "Oh, he's not the best anymore." Like, no, let him sit in here, grow a little more.
There's a
and
lot
be
of
good.
times with Tatum went in the paint and he's literally you see him looking the pass. Like
He's
you're not
6'10".
like bro, go to the
Dunk
basket.
that shit.
But when you're off, you're 1 for 10 out of nowhere. You might want to do other things. You might want to set other
get
people
it.
up. You might
I
want to
get it. I
want
get it.
to not
Good
take that
basketball.
3 this time. He might attack the
Yeah.
basket. Or,
My biggest thing I'll say about him going to the cup, sometimes he's not getting no calls at all. Like sometimes
Yeah.
he's
Man.
getting pushed. He's getting pushed. But
Also, stop arguing with the ref. They're not gonna change it.
yeah, and
gonna-
also
yeah, they
just
gonna-
stop trying to be fancy with your layups.
Yeah.
That's another reason why he misses. He's trying to be fancy with his layups. Just dunk that shit.
Yeah.
Do it.
Just
You're
dunk that
6'10".
shit. Yeah,
Do it.
I mean, he went for a
Jumps that
couple
shit,
dunks and
and-
like it
and
didn't go well.
And if you
he
miss,
does,
bro,
yeah.
and one
Because
or a foul,
them refs
something.
went bird box on him. Yeah. But players who have been no shows, it's been tough. Get 2 games from Kyrie Irving.
yeah. This is wild.
the-
Still cursed.
I mean, somebody
Clearly
said.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
Clearly
Somebody
still
said,
cursed.
I forget who said it, but somebody said that Derek Lively is more important than Tatum. Somebody did say that. I think it was Udonis Haslam's hating himself, but I know.
I thought you were talking about us. I was like,
No,
no way in hell I said that.
No. Somebody's. I think it was a former player. I think
Okay.
it was. It might be Udonis Haslam. Don't quote. But they said
Not a fan.
Lively, or they said the Mavs. They also said the Mavs are a deeper team than
What?
the Celtics,
No.
and the first 2 games have showed. Nah, Sam Hauser's hitting shots now.
They can't keep up.
Nah,
with,
he hit a couple. He's still
hitting
not
them.
there.
Hey, all he needs to do is hit 1 or 2.
That's it.
That's true.
That's all he
Not
needs
the
to
best
It's like-
do.
just like Peyton Pritchard.
Yeah.
Hit 1 or 2. We're all good. That's it. That's all I need here. Give him 10 minutes, 11 minutes, bam,
they
bang
haven't
that
been
out
doing
and
too
leave.
bad on defense
Listen,
either.
if Luka doesn't have like an amazing game 2, we beat him by like 25, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And still shooting as bad as we shot.
did horrible too. Like
Tatum shooting
the ball.
35%
Yeah.
from the field.
But here's what they did do well, though. Luka had 20 or 23 in the first half. I think he finished the second half, scored only 9 points in the second half.
That boy got tired.
Yeah.
Yep. Well, he's getting hounded.
Yeah. I mean,
Perks were
he's scoring them points, but it seems like.
wore off like after halftime.
I'm like, God damn.
So if
But
my
it
body
seems
does
like
hurt.
it seems like Holiday and White, it just seems like they don't get tired. Like
Yeah.
No.
they get another.
This is what I was
With
watching.
the
Like
Celtics, it's tough. Like there's so many players that can guard you.
Yeah.
Like it makes every shot you take tough.
Yeah.
And that's what Celtics do to you. Like,
Work for it.
And
Yeah.
Luka is that good that he's gonna hit
So,
most of them.
I got off
But your role players are not hitting shots when literally you can't get nothing off.
And they don't mind, and you can see it. They don't even get frustrated
Luka.
when he makes those
Go ahead.
No.
tough shots. Because
He's
like
Luka,
game
bro.
1, they survived the Luka run. Game 2, they survived the Luka triple double.
Yeah.
So I mean, if Kyrie goes off and Luka goes off and they win that game, it's gonna be like, all right, it's kind of like Dallas.
Dallas better start this next game, game 3, on a 12-2 run or something like that. Because if it gets close,
They won't.
they better not hope it's one of those nights where Celtics are just raining threes.
You know what I think? I think Kyrie's not playing too well. Luka's ready
Kyrie's
for this
gonna have a big
moment.
game 3.
Luka's gonna be ready for this moment, and he's gonna perform in this moment and be that guy.
Dallas is gonna come
but
crazy.
there's nobody else. Everybody else is not ready for this moment. I don't think even like the little PJ Washingtons and the Livelies and the Jones Juniors, Jamesons.
My prediction for game 3, if the Celtics can just
J. Joe Jameson's.
keep it close, like Dallas is gonna come out crazy because they have to. It's literally they lose this game, it's a wrap. If they can keep it just close, Celtics will have it. If it's a close game, I think Celtics got
Once
it.
again, they still haven't lost on the road. What are they?
Yeah.
They 6-0 on the road.
Yeah.
I'm not.
That's crazy.
I call it a
That's
sweep
crazy.
still. Just
They're
saying.
6-0. They're 6-0 on the road right now, which is
All
kind
right,
of
yada,
crazy.
yada. If you watch our podcast, Ariel's been pretty good at predictions. Like,
This
I don't know
whole
what it is.
year for some
Archie
reason.
the Oracle.
I'm Ari the Oracle.
Yeah, I mean, I said 5 games, but
Yeah,
just
right.
because I want them to close them out here.
Listen.
But someone pointed this out though. If they do sweep them, you have the parade could be on Juneteenth. The paid hard.
Nah, that's too far away.
You know what I'm saying?
So what's
that'd be-
what's game 4? Friday?
Yeah.
That parade's gonna be Monday. We don't want that.
No.
We need to like lose one game. just lose one game.
But
We
I want to sweep
we
them.
win what?
Sweep would be
Sunday?
great. Yeah.
Sunday night we win the championship. 2 days, then the parade would be on Wednesday. Everybody's off. We have a grand old time. And 806 is gonna tape us being in the parade, being wild.
I
crazy.
do want the sweep though, because if they sweep them, I'm gonna be unbearable.
Yeah.
I will be unbearable until next June.
You hear that, Nick?
Yeah, right.
You hear that, Nick?
I will be
first
so
person.
unbearable until next June because
talking
man,
crazy.
I'll be talking crazy. I'm gonna be DMing all the people that picked them at the Mavs and
of
five.
course.
I should DM them already. The Mavs and five.
It's my coworkers always saying like, "Oh, Mavs in 5." I'm like, "You sure about that?"
Mavs is in 5 is crazy.
That's
sure?
just
Especially right now.
disrespect.
That's what,
no,
yeah, no,
even at the beginning of the series, that's
This is before the
wild.
series started. I'm like, "Sure
still,
about that?"
Mavs and 5.
They're gonna come in
You know
and
what
blow
I
out.
honestly think? Like, I think Dallas, like, all right, we're not as good as these motherfuckers. Like,
Clear,
they know,
it's
they know.
clear.
We gotta figure something out.
I think the young guys are.
That's why Jason
discouraged.
Kidd's like trying to
Like,
plant
they
that in the
know.
media that, like, you know,
Yeah.
Jalen Brown's their best player on the team, which I agree. But
At this point, who cares?
yeah. All right, cool. We still
So
good.
stop them.
Payne Pritchard could be the best player on the team, man, as long as they winning.
Right.
That's all that matters. Y'all had some questions for me. So I got some questions.
All
for
right,
I got
we ready,
questions
ready.
for these are questions. Riley, this will go for you too. You can answer this if you want to. All right. Who are the family members that you would bring on to Family Feud if you ever got on there?
Oh, all right. First of all, my parents are not going to be involved.
Not at all. My mother's not coming.
No, absolutely not.
All right.
Definitely us 3. How many? Was it 5?
Yeah, there's
5.
five.
Christian's coming.
We need something smart.
Christians.
Yeah. That's
no,
4.
other than Christian. Christian's
That's
definitely-
4. We have one
That's
more.
my younger brother.
Okay. No, I'm not bringing Gary.
Why? I think Gary would be
I
good.
don't think so. I don't think
Does
so.
it have to be like women involved too?
You don't have to be.
Like a family? Does it have to be like a family? Like
it's a family.
I think it's just 5
It's
people.
family.
We have a
family
lot of
feud.
family. We have a lot of family to pick from.
Yeah, we have a lot of family.
It'll be cousins.
Just yeah.
Gary might be the best
Yeah,
option.
it might be
there.
my cousin Gary.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Riley, if you could hear me back there, who in your family would you bring on Family Feud with you if you got a chance to go on there?
I don't know if there was enough brain cells.
I can't even think of like.
There's a lot of people I was
anybody
going to
else.
mention, like, you're not going to be good.
No.
I think I'd be great at Family Feud. I love Family
I
Feud.
am good at Family Feud.
Family Feud is hilarious. It was hilarious. All right, we gotta go back to my Salem questions.
Yeah.
Talked about basketball, but You gotta get on the football side.
Okay.
All right.
Sports.
I need
Sports.
I need y'all. Give me who's the top skill players and the top 10 skill players. In sailing.
10.
10's a lot.
10 is crazy.
The skill
right,
players.
I'm gonna give you a few.
I mean, I can come up with 10.
I'm gonna
That is
say
crazy.
Malik.
Malik
of
Van
course,
Alstyne is
of course.
definitely top of the list. I call him Mr. 6K.
Yep.
This 6K in
It's
college.
6,000. Okay.
Football? Listen, I don't know if we have a great
I'm gonna
10
say
people.
Tone.
Tone,
Tonio,
yeah,
yeah.
absolutely.
That's 2.
Hold on.
We got a bunch of them.
A lot of good players.
We haven't won since 99, bro.
Y'all got there this past season.
Yeah, the youngins. Show. Throw Zuno on there. Throw all these guys. Throw the youngins in there.
Throw my boy Vinny Gaskins in there.
Vinny Gaskins, definitely.
That's my
Tough.
that's my
That
boy.
boy
right?
tough.
That's
Yeah,
my
he's-
boy, man.
That's my guy. Yeah, definitely put him on there. Who else is on there? I'm gonna start naming.
See, now I got
Christian
them. I got
Dunston,
them
Right?
slumped.
Christian Dunston.
Christian Dunston, rest in peace. Christian Dunston
no.
Jr. is son. His
Chris
brother
Dunston.
Too. Chris, yeah, Chris
Yeah,
Dunston.
Christian.
Jr. Yeah, my bad. Messed that up. But definitely Christian Dunston as well.
Got him slumped.
I mean,
about
we're a
put-
basketball school.
right?
I'm just saying.
Sanchez.
Throw Sanchez
wasn't
on
in-
there, captain.
I wasn't in
Senior
skill
captain.
position.
Yeah.
You're a skill position player now. You tight end.
Right, I'm fine.
You caught a pass?
Give me the ball. Hey, I almost got a touchdown. I'm good. We good.
That counts. That counts.
Fumble recovery. I got like 18 yards. We
Since
good.
I got him slumped with that, because they didn't really answer the question last week about the all-time starting
Oh,
five.
yeah, we keep on ducking it. We keep on ducking
Yeah,
it.
they ducked me on that one. They got
You know-
got a couple. So we now you on here. You gotta give
As
me
a host of the show, of 806's show, I've gotten good at deflecting. I'm pretty
Yeah,
good
clearly,
at deflecting.
yeah, clearly.
Have you know that was an easy transition that man.
I'm going to start.
All right, go ahead.
Just to get it going.
I'm gonna pick my peoples.
I know it's tough. I know that's what I was thinking too. I'm gonna have to say Nick Lanier.
Absolutely. Shout out Lanier.
my
Shout out Sweat for Sweat, August 17th.
Yeah.
Oh,
Be there.
August 17th.
You gotta be in there, bro. That's a good tourney.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna pull up. It was
Alright,
good
that's
last
what's
year. I
up.
missed it.
Right.
It's a good one. It was a good one.
It's August 17th.
Long.
I'm gonna go.
17th.
Whatever that Saturday
It's
is.
August 17th. That's my grandma's birthday.
Bring her too.
It's a good
It's a
basketball.
good time. They bring you have pizzas and stuff. It's a good time. It's a good time. It's a good time.
Some raffles and
Saturday.
All right.
Saturday, right? Yeah, August 17th.
So Nick Lanier, I'm gonna have to say Tone.
Yeah.
Brian Ortiz.
I knew you
Shout
put
out Brian
yep.
Ortiz.
Yeah.
They go to Salem State.
Yeah.
He did.
Salem
He
State,
balled out at Salem State.
Right. I'm gonna go Chris Hansen.
Chris Hansen, shout out.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm thinking Chris Hansen's on the show. He's hard to find, Chris.
Yo,
Hit me
he
up,
was,
man.
He was shooter.
Sharpshooter right
yeah,
there.
Yeah.
Funny thing about Chris Hansen, he's literally like the heir apparent to Danny Frazier. Like he's literally the clone that came right after him. It's like Salem High bred these guys.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like we just had them in the locker until like we needed another one.
All right. Take him out.
A white boy that can shoot? Oh, we got 1 million of these right here. Let me know. That's the thing. Salem High basketball. We can shoot. We can shoot.
Yeah, they were running gun before.
The center.
Does it have to be a center?
That's whatever you want.
No, it's year 5, bro. Until 2024. No
However you
positions.
want.
The small ball.
Yeah, I'll put Junior Lugo.
Shout out Junior.
Yeah.
JR.
It's a good team.
Yeah, right?
Good team.
You going with yours?
You want to go with yours?
Okay. All right. Best backcourt, Eric Grozick, Danny Frazier. I'll put in, shout out Nick Lanier. I'll put in Pat Shea.
I'm going to put Pat on my center.
And
I was thinking about
that's
Big dude with the muscles, right?
Nah, Pat Shea is a tall one.
Tall, lanky.
Skinny, lanky. He played with Grozick and Danny Frazier. And what did I name? Did I name 3 or 4? I named 4. One more. I'm going to put Tone on there. I'm going to put Tone.
Number 3 or number 2? What is he?
He plays 1 to 3.
We didn't even think of like
All-time scorers.
He's number 3 all the time.
Rick Brunson and them.
Well, I'm
This is my team. Like, screw
Nah, I
me.
feel it, I feel
Like,
it.
like, come on.
people I've seen.
Right.
So
Yeah. Shout out to
Sen-
both of them. I would love them to have them on the show.
Rick Brunson.
center will be Pat Shea. I got my I'll put Tone, Nick. I'll put Junior Lugo. He was fucking a dog when he was playing.
Yeah.
And then my last one. This one I've been thinking the whole time. Like, who the hell should put the last one?
You can put yourself on if you want to.
I'll put myself on that.
What's up, bro?
Get some rebounds in this.
There you go. That glue guy. We need that
Y'all
guy.
need rebounds
We
and
need that dog on the team. That's
Y'all
going
need
back
a
out.
Rodman? I got you.
There you go. There you
Real
go.
quick, speaking of rebounds, shout out to Hood. I just saw his Snapchat. He literally had like 15 rebounds in his right game. Shout out, boy. Go ahead and get this boy.
Oh, there we go.
Lynn guy.
Over there at Lose League.
I don't know who it was, but I saw he put in the snap. He said,
Today?
Yeah, it's all the scratches.
Yeah,
He
that's
said,
all-
14 rebounds. Go ahead and get those boys,
yeah, that's
bro.
over there at Marion Gardens. I play in that league, actually. We had a bye this week. Yeah, we're 1-1.
Look, you got to buy this week.
We had a bye. Man, we running out of time. We got to get out of here. But game five. I need y'all. What y'all think is gonna happen in game 5? Game 5 prediction. Game 4 predictions. My bad.
3, bro.
Yeah, I don't even know.
Where
I was going to say, you skipping.
we go?
I was like, hold on, weird. I said,
we
you see
I
game
was like
3.
3 and
Game
4 are
game
gonna
3.
be,
Yeah, game 3 predictions.
I give you predictions for all the games. If you
3
want
and
3,
4
4,
are
and
gonna
5.
be blowouts by 10 plus.
No, it's not.
You want to be a sweep?
It's gonna be a
call
sweep.
it a sweep.
I call it a sweep.
Just making
before
sure.
this, I'm just saying
I think Dallas wins game 3 by a good 8-9 points.
because we're gonna keep on
And
adjusting.
then we win game 4 and we close it out at home in game 5.
Yeah. So, mine now. Yeah, no. 3 is the time they should step up. I think.
better.
They,
They have no
yeah, I
chip
say,
on. They have
if
no
they
choice.
do not win 3, they do not
get-
win a game.
Role players always play better at home and all that.
They
Of course,
better.
they're more comfortable.
Yeah.
And if Lively and all of them aren't getting tip-ins and all that stuff, it's not going to happen.
I'm already tired of Lively. That dude.
Yeah, right.
I'm tired. I
He's
mean,
Duke alum, man.
yeah, he went to
Forget
Duke.
Duke. Forget Duke.
Yeah, he went to Duke. Ugh. Lord have mercy.
Got 5 titles,
Soft.
man.
He ain't get one.
titles.
I don't,
That
even
boy
think he made,
soft.
I don't even think he made a Final Four.
Right.
Wasn't he the team? Wasn't he the team that got that retired Coach K? Wasn't he on that team?
We don't talk about that yet, okay?
Like,
UNC beat him, right?
We don't talk about that
It
yet.
wasn't a good year.
Actually, we had a good time, and then you're going to have to bring that up.
I mean, anytime
That was sad.
UNC puts the flag down and declares victory in the rivalry, it's always a good
as a
time.
Duke fan, that is one of the hardest losses I've ever taken in my life.
That was the greatest day of my life.
Yeah. I have a video of me like with the Jordan jersey, just like running outside. It's just mad excited.
Like, we finally get the matchup in the Final Four.
But can you imagine that as a legendary head coach? Your last ever home game, you lose to your rival. And your last ever Final Four, you lose to your rival. That's
Go to bed, Coach K.
pack him and get him the pack him.
That's
I don't like how this episode ended at all. I don't like this.
That's
at
a
all.
long walk. That's a long walk back.
Definitely
like
a
this
long
at
one.
all.
Oh, man, let them know where they can catch the show. Let them know all the social
806
media.
the show. You can catch it. Find us on Instagram. We on Facebook. We on Twitter. We on all these Spotify, Apple
TikTok.
Podcasts, TikTok, YouTube. I'm sorry, I'm old. I don't know all these social media things anymore. Like we everywhere, man. Just find us.
Yeah,
806 the show.
806 the show.
6 the show. Make sure you just subscribe. Y'all gotta get my boy Todd on your program.
Yeah, let me know, bro.
Oh, tap in with him. He got a lot of basketball knowledge and a lot of basketball experience to
right.
talk about. And he was he had Salem ties too. Like, man, he used to
okay.
he used to be at
Perfect.
that,
Episode coming soon.
Yeah, he used to be at the Boys and Girls Club in Salem way back in the day.
Okay.
Yeah, he used to be over there all the time.
go.
Yeah,
Was
man.
I?
Yeah,
So
man.
were we.
Imagine we knew each other. Like, yo, I used to play Pokemon with this dude all day.
He used to do the windmills in the back.
I remember him.
In the
Tap in
dungeon.
with him,
Yeah,
man.
well,
Just shoot him a
well,
DM.
definitely.
Be free. He always free.
Absolutely. We'll
But
take
yeah, fellas, thank you once again.
Thank you for having us,
Coming
man.
up, we'll get you guys back here again. We might get you guys
Absolutely.
after the finals.
Dude, first of all,
Absolutely.
I
Anytime.
love being here. I love the setup. I love what you're doing, bro. Thank you so much for having
Appreciate y'all, man.
No problem. So Riley, no family member of yours, you bringing a family feud.
Yeah, family week on feud, huh?
Family
That's
feud.
crazy.
Maybe, Dad, maybe.
Maybe.
My dad is nowhere near family feud, man.
Dominican,
In the back, just kind of sitting.
We're too Dominican for that, man.
us. You know what? At this point, I'll invite Benny.
I bring-
Benny will be perfect.
Shout out
for
to
this.
Benny.
Shout out Benny.
I bring my grandma, she might fall asleep and she won't know what she's saying.
Be a good experience.
What, Steve?
All right, man. Thank y'all for watching the plus one.
Appreciate
We
y'all.
out of here. Have a good one.
What?